All right, guys, I'm going to be working on some keychains while I tell you about how my community market went. It was my first time selling anything in person, so it was a really, really fun experience, both for me and my husband. I sold my bracelets and keychains, and he sold his plants, some of his hot pepper plants. So it was really, really fun, but there were a couple hiccups in the beginning. First of all, it was raining that day in the morning. It was sprinkling, so that really had me worried. I had to cover up all my creations with a blanket in the beginning. So, and not only was it raining, but I was the only one without a tent, so it felt very awkward being the only one without a tent. Everybody else who came, they were kind of professional vendors, like they had done that before, so they had all the fancy setups like tents and tables and posters. I didn't have any of that, you guys. This is my first time doing this, so I felt kind of like a little minnow in a shark pond. On top of, like I said, not having any cover, so I had to use a blanket to cover up my creations. And then nobody was really coming. Because it was cloudy, I feel like it scared the crowds off a little bit, and it was a Saturday morning. The market was from 10 a.m. to 2 o'clock, and nobody came, y'all, until like around a very, very late, maybe 11:50, 12 is when people finally started coming. But until then, I was kind of just worried. I was kind of asking my husband, should we just go back inside because nobody's here, it's raining. You know, it just was not a good start. Did not raise my confidence at all. But thankfully around 12, the rain actually let up and people started coming out. It wasn't a lot of people by any means, but my husband sold a plant, and then I actually ended up doing $80 in sales, which, you know, might not be a lot to some people or in the grand scheme of things, but for me, that was more than I could have imagined I would have sold that day, y'all. I didn't even hope to sell more than $20, to be honest with you. So to have sold $80 that day was, you know, I was just blown away and so grateful for the support. From everybody. And then actually, it was funnily enough, later that weekend, my brother-in-law and his girlfriend came over, and I still had my stuff on the table in a box from the show. You know, I hadn't put it away yet, and they were like, oh my gosh, what is this? And they just started looking through it, and they were so excited. I actually ended up telling them, I told them, like, you guys are more excited than people at the community market were about it. Seemed like they were genuinely excited to see what I had, and they actually bought $49 worth of stuff. So having sold $80 at the market and then $49 worth of stuff to my brother-in-law and his girlfriend. So I made $129 total, you guys, that weekend. So I was just blown away. I did not expect to make that much on my first, you know, I guess venture selling. And then on top of that, I wasn't even intending to sell anymore when my brother-in-law saw it. I just had it on the table. So I didn't try to sell it to them or anything. They just saw my stuff on the table that I hadn't put away yet. So, and in a way that kind of made me feel good too, because you know how sometimes family members will just kind of humor you if they see you trying to sell something, but they didn't even know I was trying to sell anything that day. They just saw it. So it was genuine interest. They weren't just humoring me, you know, and trying to buy something just to support me. They genuinely were excited about it. And my sister-in-law got a keychain and some bracelets, and then my brother-in-law got some bracelets. But I will say one interesting thing I noticed in terms of my sales, y'all, most of my sales were bracelets. I only sold two keychains, one keychain at the market and one keychain to my brother-in-law's girlfriend. So I thought that was interesting. Bracelets definitely seem to be the popular choice right now, which is slightly fortunate and unfortunate, because I do have a lot of bracelets, but unfortunate because I'm really enjoying keychains right now, as you guys can see. I'm gonna get back to the bracelets though soon, y'all. I swear I still have so many bracelet beads this way, you know, on my little table. But I thought that was a really interesting thing to note, that bracelets were the majority seller here. So I'm not sure in terms of online sales how that's going to go, but in terms of in-person sales, bracelets are the winners. So I thought that was interesting. But yeah, that's how it went. We also got some bread. There's another lady there selling bread who was a couple rows down from us. She was selling this delicious sourdough bread. We bought some from her. It was so pretty, so gorgeously made. And we also got some dirty sodas from another stand, which was just like sodas with extra mixtures in it. Like they had syrups and I guess creams and I guess other flavor additives they added to it, and it was called dirty soda. Those are really, really good. Then we also got some jerk chicken from another stand that was selling food. So it was kind of fun to see what everybody else had and to try we mostly bought food. Me and my husband, we just bought food is what we bought. We didn't buy any crafts, we bought food. But everything was really good. It was really, really fun experience. And if I ever, you know, go to like a major craft fair, I'll definitely invest in a tent or some better some better setups. But for my little humble setup, I think I did pretty good, and it was really, really fun experience. So that's how that went. And then, like I said in my previous video, this weekend I will be working on getting my online storefront set up. I know I've been saying that for a while. I know some of y'all are probably rolling your eyes and everything. Like, yeah, sure, Mari, sure. Y'all, I'm seriously working on it this weekend. I have my whole inventory system figured out. I have like some, what do you want to call it, inventory storage solutions or whatever. And I have like a whole system figured out, which I needed to have in place before I made my website. So that's all ready to go now. So that'll be up very soon. And when it's ready, I'll let you guys know. So that is the next step in this journey. I can finally start selling my creations online and reach all of you guys. Anybody who wants one can have one. So look for that announcement very, very soon. I'll be hard at work on that this weekend. But that is how my community market went. My first time selling in person, and it was really fun. And I'm so grateful for you know, just the amount of sales I was able to get. It was very encouraging, and I'm just so excited to see, you know, what the future holds, I guess, because I really enjoy all my beads, and as you guys can see, I need a way to support my bead buying addiction. So by the grace of God, I'll sell a lot more, and I'll be able to support this hobby that I enjoy so much. So thank you guys so much, as always, for being here. And if you see anything you like, anything I've made in my previous videos, anything you see me making today, tomorrow, and in the future, it will be available to purchase on my website as soon as I have that going, okay? So thank you guys so much for listening to this update, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.